Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Cordumt and we're back for some more Baldur's Gate 1. So, in the last episode, we had just finished clearing the Nashkel mines. We explored the area in which we left Nashkel mines. And then we made our way back to Baragost because we have... Let me see if I can find it. We have a quest to find someone here in Baragost. What's his name? What is his name? Tranzig. Here he is. His name is Tranzig and he'll be staying at Feldapost's Inn. We also had just finished leveling up Mr. Edwin. We have some new spells, but I need to find him some level 3 spells, of which he already has found one, Lightning Bolt. Now I'm gonna write this spell down, but I'm probably never gonna use it because it's just way too dangerous to actually cast that spell. So I'm just storing some scrolls. We have a bunch of stuff to identify. We have arrows, we have jewelry, lots of things. A potion of frost giant strength, this goes in here. What else have we got? We've got some composite bows to sell. A lot of stuff to do. Okay. So why do we have Mulahey's holy symbol? I don't remember. We'll see. Okay, so what do I want to do? Just to be safe, I'm gonna rest.
You want some whiskey?
Everybody behaved very well, so we deserve some royal accommodations. There we go. Everybody fully healed. Everybody has their spells. Everything is just wonderful. Now, what else am I missing here? So we have Tranzig. We have returned to Nashkel. So I made my way from Nashkel to Baragost and I actually forgot to go to Nashkel. Kind of a fail.
Execute order.
So for the sake of actually doing stuff in the right order, let's say, I'm gonna leave Tranzig for later. I'm actually gonna go to High Edge.
So be it.
See if we can pick up some cool spells for Edwin, since he's reached level 3 spells. And we rested and I forgot to actually memorize. I forgot to memorize Lightning Bolt. It's fine. Now I do perfectly well recognize that Lightning Bolt should be a spell for Palpatine, but that spell is just so... It's just so suicidal. You throw a lightning bolt in a small room and everybody's gonna die, including yourself.
Order 66.
Let's see what this guy has.
I live in such a pissant town.
Can we sell some jewels? We can. Let's not sell that one. We can sell all of these. Ooh. Very nice pearl necklace. Okay. We have a lot of stuff to identify. We can sell these composite bows. Okay. I have a lot. Okay. We have nothing else. Okay, so let's actually spend some money, since we have quite a bit, identifying stuff. So 500 here. We can identify this chainmail. Arrows are not worth it. Identify this stuff. Okay. So what did we actually get? We have a short sword +1, we knew this already. We have a wand of monster summoning, which is very good. We have a violet... Oh, lordy. This is one of the oddest potions you've ever examined. Once drunk, this mixture causes one's muscles to immediately bulge to completely inhuman proportions, Titan-like actually, while dexterity and constitution are both reduced essentially to that of a slug. The effect lasts for a full 24 hours, so think carefully before quaffing this suspect drink. Yeah, so 25 strength is very good, but 3 dexterity and 3 constitution, this is a death wish. Yeah, this is a death wish. The red potion is gonna give us 50% resistance to all magical damage, 25 intelligence, 3 wisdom, 3 strength. So this is kinda useless stuff. And the potion of healing. This is versus slashing attacks and save versus death. We don't want this. Kagan has a chainmail +1. Not that good. But maybe he can use it. It's the same thing? Okay, so wait. This has armor class 4, 3 versus piercing and missile, 2 versus crushing. No, I actually prefer the splint mail. So I'm actually gonna sell this, I think. Yeah. This is also for sale at this point. This we have to deliver to our friend here in Beregost, but not just yet. Vaconia is fine, you're fine. Ah, this is actually very good. So this is the Honorary Ring of Sun. Ring of Holiness. Rings of this type were given to faithful priests of Sun, who demonstrated actions of astonishing integrity and kindness. So, not really fitting for Vaconia. And I'm actually surprised that this ring doesn't have a restriction saying restricted to good characters, because this description doesn't really make sense to then be able to give it to an evil cleric. But I'm not gonna complain. Can memorize 1 extra divine spell of each level from 1st to 4th. This is very good, man. Extra spells are always welcomed. You see? We always want this. I think I'm gonna take Sanctuary, just to keep Vaconia safe if she gets into trouble. Right here, I'm gonna take... What am I gonna take? This doesn't give me much, right? Yeah, it's 1 point per 3 levels, so not yet. Later on, it's gonna be an awesome spell, but not right now. I'm gonna take another slow poison, because poison has a way of just killing your party, if you are not careful. Protection from fire is not bad, strength of 1 is not bad. Animate dead, maybe. Maybe. Because I think skeleton warriors are actually quite tough. I'm gonna take one just to see how good it actually is. Okay. What else have we got? We've got some boots of electrical resistance plus 50%. I'm gonna put this on myself, just so I don't get hit by lightning bolts. I mean, I'm gonna still get hit, but take less damage, I mean. Let's refill our ammunition, since we're at it. Edwin, you can also take some. There we go. Okay, let's sell some stuff. I'm gonna keep this just because, honestly, I can sell this book. It's been here for the longest time and I haven't really remembered selling it. We have the chainmail +1, we have the knave's robe, we have the short sword +1. And I'm gonna sell both these potions because they are suicidal, to say the least. So everything away. Kagan can sell the ugly shield. And then everything is back to normal, right? No, I'm gonna sell this as well. And this one can stay. Okay, scrolls. Is there anything here that I do not need? I'm selling these also because the scroll case can take a fixed amount of scrolls, and this is pretty much just taking up space. I'm not going to use this, so might as well just throw it away. Color spray may actually come in handy sometime. Infravision, this can go away. This can go away. Everything else I actually want. I am, however, gonna do something here maybe, which is I am going to identify these protection scrolls.
Why do I live in such a pissant town?
Woo. Okay, so cursed is not good, as you can see by the description. This scroll is cursed. It would be unwise to read it, as the effects could prove fatal. And protection from undead is actually quite good. So the target is immune to all physical attacks made by undead creatures. It affects one single creature for 2 hours. So this is a very good scroll to have. It's kind of busted actually. But if we ever need it, I like to know that I have access to it. The cursed ones we can just not sell apparently. Okay, let's just drop them. This is cursed and this is cursed. Yes, okay. So we drop those. Okay, now on to purchase stuff. What do I want to buy? Let's check out the level 3 spells. So we have Flame Arrow, we have Ice Lance, we have Skull Trap. I'm gonna give this to Edwin for sure. And we have nothing else actually. This is kind of sad. Should I take Flame Arrow? So by the way, Flame Arrow is a spell that enables the caster to hurl fiery bolts at opponents within range. Each bolt inflicts 1d6 points of piercing damage plus 4d6 points of fire damage. Only half of the fire damage is inflicted if the creature struck saves versus spell. The caster receives 1 bolt every 5 levels beyond the 5th. So 2 bolts at 10th level, 3 at 15th, etc. All of the bolts will streak toward the target of the spell. So I think this means that it never misses. The thing is, if they save they only get half damage, it only affects a single target. It deals 5d6. Not all the same kind, but I don't know, man. While Skull Trap is actually a very nice spell, because upon casting this spell, a skull is thrown by caster. Come on, man. By the caster at the target area. The skull floats in the area until a creature comes within 8 feet of it. When this happens, the skull is triggered and explodes, damaging everyone within a 12 feet radius. The damage inflicted is equal to 1d6 hit points per level of the caster, to a maximum of 12d6, or half with the successful save versus spell. When casting this spell, it is wise to set it far away from the party, lest they set it off accidentally. So when they say that the skull floats in the area until a creature comes within 8 feet of it, this also means your own party members. This is, however, a very, very good spell. So I'm going to take this one. The rest, though, I don't really care much about it. Yeah, I'm just going to take... I'm just going to take Skull Trap. I'm not going to be using the Flame Arrow, so yeah. What else can we actually find here as well? It would be useful to have maybe some potions of magic blocking. But they are expensive, man. They are good though, so I'm gonna take them. What else do we have? We have potions of freedom, which are also not bad. Insulation, no. Potions of explosions. These are actually fireballs, so I'm gonna take these. I should also buy some acid arrows, but It's so expensive, man. And it's bundles of 5, correct? Yeah, I think these are bundles of 5. So 20, let's take 40. Never mind. Never mind. This is way too expensive, Jesus. I'm gonna take 1 just for an emergency, and that's about it. Okay. So, we have some useful potions here. We have Skull Trap for Edwin, who is now gonna learn 3 Skull Traps. And I think we are ready to go.
Execute Order 66.
So, just to preserve what I would call the more normal way of completing these quests, I'm gonna go back to Nashkel, because it would make more sense for me to come out of the Nashkel mines and tell the people of Nashkel that the problem has been solved, than to actually come to Beregost. So let's save, because I think there's actually something a bit nasty over here.
I am death come for thee.
And there is.
Surrender, and thy passage shall be quicker.
So we have Nimbul. Nimbul is might actually be in a tough position because he has 4 guards near him. But this is actually a bounty hunter also trying to kill us. So, yeah, surrendering, man. What? I'm not surrendering to anything. Struggle if you must, dead one. I do not mind working for my money. Why Nimbul was hired to deal with the likes of you, I'll never know. Journal updated. Assassination attempt. Okay, so I'm actually wondering if these guards are gonna help me. And let's see what kind of pre-buffs this guy is gonna have. Okay, so they are helping me, which is awesome. This is, I believe, an evocation spell, so it's gonna damage me. And what does he have? He has Mirror Image, Minor Glow of Invulnerability, so he's immune to all the spells I can cast currently. Which is not good. He has Armor and he has Stone Skin. Okay, so what can I actually do? What can I actually do? I can summon a Ghost, that's for sure, to help me out. I'm gonna send Kagan over here, try and start beating him up. He is not immune to normal missiles, so we can actually start pelting him with arrows and bullets, and those will hit. I am afraid of this spell, however. If this is a lightning bolt and it goes over here, some people are gonna die. I'm gonna bring them back here just in case, and Kagan is gonna come over here. Okay, so he's actually aiming at Kagan.
Execute Order 66.
What did he do? He cast an Ice Lance. Okay, that's fine. Let's drink a healing potion. I'm actually gonna keep Palpatine and Edwin back here and just send these. Try and hit him. And Kagan is also gonna attack him. Okay, he's invisible. This is not good. What? You should not make a Rasad, shut up. You should not make a habit of picking fights in the street, my friend. Be careful when inviting danger into your life, for it comes all too willingly. Sorry, man, I don't have time for proverbs right now, okay? Shut up. Okay, so he actually got out of his invisibility to attack Kagan. Not the smartest decision he could make. Jesus, man. He has a lot of invisibility. Okay, he missed. Okay, if he keeps doing this, I'm absolutely fine, because he's gonna run out of mirror images, and he's gonna run out of stone skin. Oh, you bitch! What are you doing? Let's split up. What is this? Sleep. Man, they love sleeping TX, but TX is a gnome. He is a short person, so he's quite hard to put to sleep. I'm fine with this. Does he actually have some voice lines?
Hush, little baby, don't say a word. Nimbul's gonna show you the big black bird.
Why, Nimbul has
What
been
the
hired
hell?
to deal with the likes of you. I'll never know. Taking reward for this easy a kill is almost a crime. Struggle if you must, dead one. I do not mind working for my money. Hush, little baby. Don't
I love these voice lines, man.
Nimbul's
I
gonna
do.
show you the big black bird.
What are you casting, bitch? You cast a dire charm, but yeah, Kagan is gonna resist that because he's a dwarf. Okay, so he's actually run out of everything. So let's beat him up now. So me and Edwin are gonna nuke him with some magic missiles. She is going to silence him, because why not? And you are gonna try and silence him as well. My concern at this point is actually that the guards are gonna get the killing blow on Nimbul, and that means I'm not gonna get the experience, but we'll see how this goes. Did he? Okay, so his spell failed. He's near death already. He's panicking. He's silenced. Okay, we actually got the kill. Yes, we did. Okay. Cool. So Nimbul is dead.
Execute order
Now, I
66.
believe this was a much easier fight than it should normally be, because he had a bunch of guards hitting him as well. But once his protections ran out, he was kind of screwed anyway. Oh, a Find Familiar Scroll. This is actually the best thing we could have gotten. Okay. So, what are we actually gonna do here? We are going to do a quick save. We are gonna store this... No, actually, I'm gonna give it to Kagan. Yeah. We are gonna give this to Edwin, so that it can be identified later on. What do we have here? Nimbul. So, also from Tazok. Nimbul, the money you have received from Tranzig should cover your usual fee. Your assignment is a difficult one, but I am sure that you are up to the task. There is a group of mercenaries which should be coming through Nashkel in the next few days. They are led by a whelp named Palpatine. You are to kill Palpatine and all that travel with him. I warn you, they might not look like much, but they are very dangerous. Good hunting. Sure thing. So he did warn you that we would not be easy prey. He did not listen. Okay. Now, what do we actually want to do here? We want to do something like... I'm gonna do something that may seem silly, but I'm gonna block every single corner of my inventory except this one. And let me see if I can do this properly. So, our sorcerer, Mr. Palpatine, has 30 hit points at this point. We found a scroll of Find Familiar. This is a spell that you would never learn on a sorcerer, because usually if you have a Find Familiar spell and you cast the spell, you're gonna have a familiar that walks around with you. Just like I'm gonna demonstrate here. Okay, so there you go. We have a familiar. which is a quasit, maybe. And what this does is that we have a familiar that can actually cast a spell that's horror. The familiar you get depends on the caster's alignment. So in this case, Chaotic Evil, we get this one. And he's gonna help you in combat, if you so choose. The thing is, if your familiar gets killed in combat, the caster gets a permanent constitution penalty, which obviously is not something you want. Now, also something you may have not yet noticed is that Palpatine's hit points got raised to 36. This is because of the familiar. And what you can actually do, and this is very helpful, is you can speak with your familiar.
Execute Order 66.
It's a quasit. You can have a few words with him. Some actually very funny. Don't be afraid. Don't be frightened of me, idiot. And pet the familiar. And he says, this impish creature regards you suspiciously, wary of a kick or slap headed its way, before sidling a step or two closer. Yeah, boss, you want something? I'm gonna pet him because I'm a nice guy. It seems disgusted as you pat it on the head. Oh, now I'm a cute little bunny? Give me a break, boss. The imp darts away and does a heebie-jeebie dance. What you can actually do that's actually very useful is to put him in your backpack. So you do this, he says, it rolls its eyes. Oh sure, stick me in your smelly pack. Ever thought of sticking some mint in there? Ah, it reluctantly crawls in. So, right now, we have our familiar right here. Okay, this item cannot be removed, but you can actually talk to him and release him. Okay, and that means he would go back outside, and you could again use him for combat or to speaking with him or whatever you needed. He also has his particular characteristics. So he has 12 hit points, armor class of 4, 15% magic resistance. He has a very nice special ability. He is 100% resistant to the elements. But the best part about the familiar, and any familiar in the game, is that with the familiar in your backpack, you still get the bonus to your HP. And for a sorcerer or for a wizard that has low hit points, this is actually a very big boost. Okay? And I filled up my inventory, so since you cannot move the item, I like to put it in a little corner. This is just for organization purposes. There's no need for you to do this. This can actually stay with me. It's fine. And let us continue on. So the one thing I would want to do, having cleared the Nashkel mines, is to speak to the mayor of Nashkel, which is Baron Gastkill.
Stand away, citizen!
I am impressed with your efforts to prove the commander's innocence. He and the rest of the town owe you for this. The soldiers, at least, are much less unsettled now that we know it was someone stirring the pot. This doesn't mean we are not on high alert, of course. Nashkel has many enemies, it seems. So this is still from the quest before of Commander Brog. We need the mines cleared with all possible haste. Go now, bring back some sort of proof when you return, especially any documents. I cannot give you any reward without proof. Okay, so let's talk to him again. What was that sound, man? You have returned. It would seem I was right to trust you. The town thanks you wholeheartedly and is pleased to give you the proper reward. Please take this 900 gold for your efforts. It is a small fortune by anyone's standards. Thank you again. I also found this vial of liquid on one of the kobolds in the mines. I think it might have something to do with the iron. I'm no master of metals, but you might want to show that to Thunderhammer up in Beregost. He might know a little more. Again, thank you for all you've done. So,
the kind of stupidity we get with male leadership.
Again, reputation increase, so evil party members get upset.
Surface dwellers can be so stupid.
Shut up, girls. Okay, so we completed the quest. We got the reputation increase by 1. We got 1000 experience. We lost Mulahey's holy symbol. We lost an incriminating letter that we found near Mulahey, and we got 900 gold. Okay, So this completes that quest. Now, what else do we want? We also spoke to a lady in this house, I believe. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I am... Am I not? I think I am. I think I am. I think I am. Why do I do this to myself? Tell me. I sold this goddamn ring. I sold his goddamn ring. I think I sold it to Talented. I'm gonna have to go back there. I'm sorry, everyone. I am sorry.
Dealing with criminals jades a man's soul.
What? I already gave you the reward, the gems, man.
With criminals jades a man's soul.
God damn it.
Order 66.
Where are you going, Edwin? Okay, but yeah, so man, I'm upset about Joseph's ring. Because I'm gonna have to go back and forth like an idiot. I'm just coming here to identify the stuff we picked up from Nimbul. Who has it actually? Is it Edwin? It is Edwin. So, what have we got here? Topsider's crutch, this is worthless. A short sword, we are not gonna use it. And ooh, this is very good. We have Senses of the Cat. So, these are boots that give us a +5 to our armor class versus missile attacks. So that one we're gonna keep. Those we're gonna sell. Who wants these boots? These boots are made for what? Sorry. -1 missile. So -6 versus missiles, so it's gonna be 1 versus missiles. Well, I mean, yeah, I prefer to have it on Edwin, I think. Palpatine already has 0, no, not 0, -2 versus missiles, so we're gonna keep that. Okay, so sorry about the back and forth, but I have to go back to
66.
to High Edge to see if we sold the ring to Talented. Buy it back, come back here, finish the quest, and then go back to Baragost. Oh my lord. Okay, I'm gonna save some time by doing this, okay? Let's go in here.
So be it.
Please tell me that you have the ring.
Why do I live in such a pissant town?
Thank you. Okay. Okay, at least we found it. So not all that bad.
So be it.
And then I think we're off to Baragost to meet Tranzig. No, lies. We're gonna go back to Baragost to speak with the Thunderhammer Smithy. That's what we're gonna do.
So be it.
Okay, once again, I'm gonna save some time. And I believe that here is the Widow.
Execute Order 66.
You're back! What happened? Did you find Joseph? We found his greenstone ring, but I'm afraid we think he's dead. He's dead. My Joseph is dead. Yup, and we're taking his ring as payment for telling you the bad news. Bye now. Ah, man. I'm evil, but I'm not that evil, Jesus. We're very sorry for your pain. Here, have his ring to remember him with. Thank you. Thank you for bringing me the news. And we got 800 experience.
Execute
God. Okay. So, this is done. A bit of an unnecessary back and forth, but we got it done. I don't think I need anything else here. So, let's go back to Beregost, yeah.
Execute Order 66.
Okay, so it's actually nighttime. So I may as well take the opportunity to go and see about this Tranzig fellow. And after we meet him, we're gonna take a nap. And then go and see the smithy, because during nighttime, obviously, the store is not open. You slowpoke. Well, he has short legs, so...
I must rest.
You're always fatigued, Viconia. Jesus.
Some rest is in order.
Okay. So, let's see if we can find this Tranzig fellow.
Seems to me like these men want a little trouble.
Well, maybe he found us. Why do you bother me? Can't you see I'm in a hurry to get out of this damn town? Let's see our options. Perhaps you could tell us why you are in such a hurry. I'm not gonna tell you guys anything. Get out of my face. You won't get rid of us that easily. We know you're up to no good. Now tell us everything you know. You know what I'm up to, eh? Well, maybe something you don't know is about my magic skills. You might not believe it, but if you... Oh god, this English. But if you ain't out of my face in the next 5 minutes, I'll blast you to Kingdom Come. You, wielding magic? We can't suspend our disbelief that much. Come along now and surrender, or we'll have to hurt you. Oh, I love this one. I warned you. Now you pay the price. Okay, let's see if he has any voice lines.
Tranzig's not afraid of rubble such as you. Tranzig's not afraid of rubble such as you.
Oh,
Tranzig's
it's always
not
the
afraid
same.
of
Okay.
rubble such as you.
Okay, so let's I'm gonna do something here, because you always gotta be afraid. Well, I'm not gonna say afraid, but you always need to be wary about casters and disabling effects. So I'm gonna cast Protection from Fear.
Night Singer, give me
Viconia is not gonna do much.
Who dares
I used up my silences, that's right.
Ulsa.
Still, she is going to wait a bit.
Kalas na.
Palpatine is gonna come over here.
What is it now?
Edwin is gonna come over here.
Actions are yours.
Men are pathetic.
You can stay over here as well, and Kagan, you can go inside. Okay, let's see what we can find here. Okay, you've cast a spell, now move away. Okay, so what have you got? We have Mirror Image, we have Shield, Protection from normal missiles, and oh my lord, again with the sleep on TX. Okay, so this may actually hit a lot of people here, which is gonna be annoying. Yeah, it's gonna hit a lot of people. Oh ho ho, but I think we're all immune at this point. Okay, so let's go and meet this fella. I'm actually gonna protect myself and Edwin, just in case this guy has any ideas. And I gotta remember again, so Mirror Image, irrelevant. Shield, relevant. Normal missiles, he cannot be hit. Okay, so actually I'm not gonna use up my good arrows. I'm actually gonna swap my people to melee. And he's not immune to spells, so I'm gonna doom him.
Night Singer.
And Viconia,
Power.
she can wait until after the doom is cast.
I love
Is she stuck? She's stuck. Okay, so you go hit him. Edwin, you can and you should hit him with the chromatic orb. Palpatine is gonna try and blind him. And everyone else just attack. Woo. What is this? Let's run over here. Okay, so he dispelled my party. Actually, he didn't manage to dispel shield, which is nice. There wasn't actually much dispel. I mean, he dispelled the protection from fear.
Also,
Not very relevant. But let's do this again, just in case. And I'm gonna blind him. I'm gonna try and blind him again, I mean. Ooh, crit. Whee! Okay, so let's actually process this because a lot happened here. So, Edwin cast Chromatic Orb. We cast Remove Fear, everything is fine. Tranzig saved versus spell, this is for the Chromatic Orb, and we ate up one of his images. We cast Blindness. Does Blindness hit? Blindness gets saved against. Okay, unfortunate. But not all that worrisome. We can now try to hold him. You are gonna do a Melf's Acid Arrow, and I'm gonna try and blind him again. Okay. What are you doing? Dire Charm versus Chartil, which she saved. He rolled a 20 versus the blind, but he no longer has mirror images, so we now can start to nuke him. Edwin, there's actually no point for you to attack because you do not have magical missiles. TX, same thing for you, my friend, you can just go away. I mean, you can actually try and command him, because we're gonna rest anyway afterwards. Everyone else, keep doing what you're doing. Did he get... Man, look at this guy's saves. 17, 19, 20, 20, 16. And he had 10 as well. Jesus, guy, this guy knows how to save versus spells, man. God damn. Okay, but he's actually gonna start getting hurt now that he no longer has mirror images. Blinded Chartil, okay. Punishment! 24 slashing damage. And you're gonna eat the Chromatic Orb.
Tranzig is not afraid of rubble such as you.
I give up! Please let me live. I'll tell you anything you wanna know. Spill your guts then. If what you say satisfies us, then we'll let you live. Okay, I'll talk. I'm a messenger for a man named Tazok. I just ferry messages between him and the fat priest named Mulahey. I meet with Tazok at either Peldvale or Larswood, east of the friendly army inn. Tazok pays me good, so I keep my yap shut. Can I go now? Where can we find this Tazok? Tazok? You can find him in the Wood of Sharp Teeth. He's the captain of 2 groups of bandits. Their camp's always moving, so I don't know how much luck you'll have in finding them. Can I get out of here now? Nah, we're gonna have to kill you. I'm not gonna go down without a fight. Yeah, good fight, man, good fight. Good fight.
So be it.
Okay, well, this wasn't too bad. We got a lot of resists. Which was actually very good. Oh!
Again, you disturb.
Wonderful. Okay, we got some nice things here. So, a Ring of the Princes, +1. So, this means more armor. Ah, I was gonna say, how the hell am I at 0? But I have shield. So, more armor, I'm gonna give to... This doesn't need to be in anymore. I'm gonna give to... Chartil has it, Viconia... I guess Viconia. Since she also goes into melee sometimes. Man. Ah, she's blinded, never mind. This is why she has a penalty to her armor class. I was getting scared here. Okay, so we have that. We have this distributed. We have a wand of magic missiles. I have to identify it. Edwin has learned Glitter Dust, which is a wonderful spell and one that I'm definitely gonna take. I mean, am I? am I though? Not currently, I'm not, sadly. Now I am. I'm gonna take it instead of the acid arrow, and hopefully I will not regret this. We'll see. Okay. So, what does your letter say, my friend? Again, from Tezok. Tranzig, I am perplexed as to why Mulahey has not communicated with us in some while. You are to go to the mines and find out the condition of his operation. You are also to collect any iron that may have been stolen by the kobolds. Our next raid will most likely take place at Peltvale or Larswood, so visit either of those areas to track us back to our camp. Okay, so now we have a way to find them. I'm gonna take this out of my inventory, it's kind of upsetting me. Okay, we dealt with Tranzig. Is there anything in his room that might give us any more clue? More clues, I mean. No. Okay. So let's find the innkeeper, who's over here, the bartender, I mean.
You want some whiskey?
What do you have to offer? I actually think this guy has some cool stuff. Yes, we have the protector, which gives us some armor and saving throw bonus. We have a composite bow, which is actually very good, man. Thaco +2, damage +3. I might just buy this. So this one is 2800. I'm gonna have to see how much it costs at the smithy. The rest of the stuff doesn't really matter to me. But I am gonna purchase the protector. Okay, so buy this. Who is this going to? E has a ring, she has a ring, she has a ring, TX has nothing. I'm gonna give it to myself. I'm more important than TX after all. So let's also take a rest. Royal, because we are fancy. And now we can make our way into the smithy.
So be it.
And I think I'm gonna end the episode once we get in front of the door. Just because it's been a long one already, and this is something that's nice to actually begin a new episode with. So yeah, we're traveling along. Oh, hello. Palpatine! Palpatine! Someone in the jovial juggler gave me a gold piece to come find you. Take a moment, child. I think I know who you are talking about. Do you mean Officer Vi? We have already spoken with her. Yeah, she's really nice, isn't she? Well, I better go before Mama starts to worry. Tomorrow be with you, okay?
Oh, there.
Okay, nice consideration there.
Thy course a moment to indulge an old man.
Elminster. Well now, our paths cross once more. I suppose proper introductions are in order, as we will no doubt meet again. My name is Elminster. I've heard nothing but tales of thy exploits in the time we have been apart. It would seem that thou art destined to have quite the impact on the Sword Coast. Quite the burden for one so young.
You know nothing of my burdens, old man.
Just doing what had to be done, I was not aware that my actions were common knowledge. Perhaps not common knowledge, but everything is plain for those that know where to look. As it is, I am aware of thine efforts and accomplishments. Thou art quite adept, as Gorion predicted. All that remains is to determine motive. Gorion, you knew him? But you said nothing before. 'Twas neither the place nor the time for such things. As painful as the circumstances may have been, it was time for thee to forge thine own path. One of the most valuable lessons that life has taught me is when not to go sticking my pipe in other people's affairs. Such is the case now as well. But you could tell me so much about Gorion and myself alike. Please, stay a while. Thank goodness. Does that mean I shall be spared any more of your chatter? Let's try and extract some more information. I fear I cannot. Self-discovery is best left to the self, and all thy questions will be answered in time. I will offer a small tidbit of information, though thou hast likely heard the same from another source already. The bandits that thou dost seek make a habit of traveling in the northeast. A search in that direction will no doubt yield fruitful results. With this, I shall take my leave. Goodbye, Mr. Elminster. And off he goes. Okay, so yeah, as always guys, I want to thank you very much for watching, for choosing this channel to watch some Baldur's Gate. If you guys have any thoughts about the game, Palpatine 22, leave a comment. If you guys want to get notified about future updates or uploads to the channel, feel free to subscribe, and I hope to see you all in the next episode. So until then, stay safe everyone.